Hello guys, how's it going? Thanks for answering the questions in the previous video. My English skill is getting improved than before thanks to all you guys. Today I have several questions as usual. Would you answer some of them? If you have some questions on Japan or Japanese, I'll answer some in return for your kindness. Okay, let's move on to the main topics. First of all, let's start with this sentence. Jane was badly off before she came to Japan. The first question is this. Don't you think it's more natural for the main clues that Jane had been badly off? The fact was obviously happened that Jane was badly off before her arrival in Japan, so I think the speaker of the sample sentence must clarify and stress the order of each instant. Otherwise, if the speaker doesn't think much of the order, is it possibly unnecessary to emphasize and make it clear like I pointed out? Tell me the truth. Next, the topic sentence is, living in Tokyo is cheap in comparison with living in New York. In this case, can I paraphrase living in New York into that in New York? In this sentence, living is already used, so I suppose it would sound more natural and sophisticated to rephrase the latter one with the pronoun. Can I do that? The third one. The sample sentence is, the problem has been under careful consideration since last year. What would you say if I said, since the last year for the last part? If I were the speaker of this sentence, I would say the problem has been under careful consideration since the last year. How different would it sound to English speakers between my sentence and the sample sentence? As you know, we can identify when the last year is. That's why I'm sure it's more natural since the last year is for the part. What's your opinion? The last one. The topic sentence is this. You must return my money next Friday without fail. The following question is this. Why isn't it on the next Friday for the underlined part? As I indicated in the previous question, the definite article there is needed because we can identify which Friday was shown. In addition, when days are used as adverbs, those will be almost always with the preposition on, such as on Monday, on Thursday, or on Sunday. In this case, which is appropriate between next Friday or on the next Friday. Alright, finished. Thanks for listening to the end. I wish you could answer some of these questions. See you soon.